Welcome. Today, we're going to dig into a really simple but powerful daily practice. It's all about finding that inner peace we're all looking for, and it's built on just 4 core affirmations that can totally reframe your day. So let's just start with this question right here. What if that calm, that clarity you're searching for wasn't some huge, complicated thing? What if it was really just 4 simple sentences away? That's the idea we're going to unpack together. The approach we're looking at today lays out this wonderfully clear 4-step path. Seriously, think of it like a roadmap, a guide to finding that sense of calm. And we're going to walk through it together, one step at a time. And here they are. This is our roadmap. Number 1, stop worrying about the past. 2, forgive yourself and others. 3, live a healthy lifestyle. And finally, number 4, do what you love to do. See the flow here? It's pretty cool. It starts inside with our thoughts about the past and then moves outward into our actions in the present. Let's start at the beginning. So our journey has to start with this foundational step, just letting go of what's holding us back. It's all about intentionally releasing that weight from yesterday so we can actually show up for today. And here is that first affirmation. I will stop worrying about the past. It's so simple, so direct, but man, is it powerful. The key here is in the words I will. It's not a wish, it's a decision you're making for yourself. The power in this statement really comes from 2 parts. First, you have the action, to stop worrying. This is a conscious choice, not just a passive hope. And second, the focus is really specific, the past. It's all about redirecting your energy away from what you can't change and into what you can control right now. Okay, so let's make this real. Right now, what is one single worry from the past, big or small, doesn't matter, that you can choose to release just for today? Just thinking of one is the first, most important step. And this leads us perfectly into our second step. See, once you decide to stop worrying about the past, you create this space for forgiveness to come in. It's the necessary next phase. It's where the real healing starts. And here's that second affirmation. I will forgive myself and others. Now, the absolutely crucial part of this statement is its scope. It gets that forgiveness isn't just something we give to other people. The key here is that forgiveness is a 2-way street. The action is to forgive, right? But look at the recipients. It has to be directed inward, toward myself, just as much as it's pointed outward, toward others. You can't really have one without the other if you want true peace. So let's try this one on 2. Who in your life could you offer a small internal act of forgiveness to today? And just as important, what can you forgive yourself for right now? All right, so after we've dealt with the past through release and forgiveness, the whole framework kind of pivots. It shifts our focus right into the present. Step 3 is all about conscious daily action. It's about how we choose to live right here, right now. And the commitment sounds like this. I will live a healthy lifestyle. This is where our inner state really connects with our outer actions. It's basically acknowledging that our physical health and our mental well-being are 2 sides of the very same coin. You know, the most important word on this slide might just be live. This isn't about a fad diet or one workout. It's a commitment to a way of being. The method is holistic, a healthy lifestyle that supports your whole self, mind, body, and spirit. So how can you start right away? Don't worry about some massive overhaul. Just for a second, what is one small, healthy choice you could make in the next 60 minutes? Go drink a glass of water? Stand up and stretch for 2 minutes? It all counts. And that brings us to the final step. And honestly, it's maybe the most joyful part of this whole practice. After clearing away the past and grounding ourselves in a healthy present, we create the space to look forward and fill our lives with what actually matters to us. And here it is, the pinnacle of the practice. I will do what I love to do. This isn't just a fun idea. It's the ultimate expression of a peaceful life. It's a life where your daily actions are actually aligned with your deepest joys and passions. The beauty of this one is just how simple it is. The emphasis is on the action, to do. Not plan to do, not wish to do, but actually do. And the motivation? It's the most powerful one there is. What I love. It's an invitation to intentionally schedule joy into your life. So think about your own life for a second. What is something you genuinely love to do that you can maybe carve out just a little bit of time for this week? Let's get back in touch with that feeling. So, we've walked through all 4 of the affirmations. Now let's just pull back for a second and see how they're not just individual steps, but a real continuous path forward. The big takeaway here is that this isn't a checklist, it's a self-reinforcing cycle. When you release the past, it becomes easier to forgive. When you forgive, you can live more freely in the present. And when you're living well today, you have the space and energy to fill your future with passion. Each step makes the next one easier. And that really brings us to the end of our explainer today. But in a way, it's the beginning of a practice. So the last question is just for you. As you go about your day tomorrow, which one of these 4 steps will be your starting point? Thanks for joining me.